What's up, world? You are welcome to Nesteli. So today we are discussing, first of all, welcome to June. I know it's a weird time to be saying welcome to June, but I'm saying welcome to June because what I plan to do with the month of June is what I'm starting today, which is reading some books recommended through this book by Aki Alabi. In this book, he wrote some recommendations. He lists some recommendations there. He wrote about I think there are up to 15 books or 50 to 20 books where he recommended and said, okay, read these books to know more about small business and big money. This is by Aki Alabi. So I'll call this month according to Aki Alabi. I'm not going to write it anywhere, but I'm just saying according to Aki Alabi. So today we're starting with the ADWEEK Copywriting Handbook, written by Joseph Sugarman. Now, this man is somebody that was very popular in the 70s in the US. Now, in the 70s, between the 70s and the 80s, the way people bought things were different then. People would send catalogs and ads, and what we now call the junk mail. The people literally sent those kind of things as physical mails to people's houses. Then when you look through it, you decide whether you should buy something or not. Some people sold jewelry, sold clothes like that, sold watches, sold whatever device, even a fridge, whatever cleaner, all those type of things. So it's like on the catalog you would see a strip that, if you want to buy, fill this form and then send it back. It actually is still practiced very well. I know in the UK they still do. I don't know if it's still the same in the US, but I know in the UK it's still practiced very well because you see those catalogs. They said if you're interested, you can sign here and fill this thing, and then you can now purchase those kind of things. So what he did then was what we call the copy. In advertising, it's called a copy. Now, a copy is actually is what we can call a tagline, the thing that you put down to make it easy for people to buy something. They are very popular in posters, in newspaper ads, and most times, according to him, before you even get to a point where you can advertise in any other form or format, it makes a lot of sense you get your copy down first because it starts with the writing. Now, this book drew me the most. This one, the first, I decided to talk about this book first because as a business person here in Nigeria, selling things on places like social media and all that is generally a struggle. A lot of us may not really know how come people are not getting drawn in to sit down and look at what we are selling and all that. So your copy actually does matter. Your taglines, those things that you put in that makes it good. And most times when you're thinking about the tagline, don't think about what you think about the product. He actually talked about the functionality of the product shouldn't be something that you put up. Like if you're selling a phone, it's not the best idea to say phone, blah 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 camera. You can make call, you can receive call, text message. Like seriously, it's a phone. Who doesn't know what a phone does? Do you understand? But tell the person about what they could get from the phone. I don't know, it's very strange, but that's what he said. Do you understand? He's like, talk about things like if they have the phone, they'll be recognized to be a certain kind of people. Of course, you don't say it exactly like that. Tell them that the body is a posh black. You get move it from what they need to what they want. Do you understand? According to this book, this particular one, this Aki Alabi's book, he said that you will make more money if you give people what they want, not necessarily what they need. People don't really know what they need. Okay, yeah, if you're selling something like pharmaceuticals as a pharmacist or someone that sells beauty products and all that, don't sell it as a prevention. Do you understand? Like, I just took interest in sunscreen. Don't sell sunscreen as a way to prevent cancer. Sell it as a cure for hyperpigmentation. That's how I'm seeing it in my head. So whenever you're selling something, think more of a cure. People will buy things if you tell them, if you buy this, it will solve this problem, than when you're selling a prevention. If you buy this, it will stop you down the line from getting this. So those kind of things were things that those are the ways to look at the way you make your copy. This book is big. It is like a textbook, right? But it's beautiful, well written, well thought out. So I wanted to just point out, I have my book here with me. I wanted to just point out a few things that jumped out at me that I think that you would like, hopefully, to either learn from it or to make you buy the book eventually. So he said that if you're doing the Q&A version of marketing, this one is when you're doing one-on-one and all that, you can ask questions that you're sure that will guarantee you a yes. Do you understand? So I see you love the color purple. Yes. And I see you really enjoy hanging out in this mall, which is where we are. Yes, ask obvious questions. Most times when you get a yes consistently, it's like a merry-go-round. If you continue to guess yes, 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 the possibility of yes continuing is very high. So it's like I imagine you would be interested in buying a bobby pin that would fit your type of dress. That's kind of lame, but I'm just saying. The person will likely say yes. You get that's how you pick interest, then you decide whether you can buy or not. Now, this person wrote this book for Americans. It's by an American for Americans. America has a huge market. So it's like if you can sell things to just Americans alone, you're going to make a lot of money. Do you understand? Same thing with Nigeria. I think that if you can narrow something to a market like Nigeria because it's huge, you're actually going to make a lot of money. That's, I don't know, it just goes without saying because we're a lot. But you have to figure out how to tap that market and make it happen. Do you understand? And make sure that you're selling something or you're marketing something that is very easy for a wide variety of audience to like. So that's the yes way. That's what I wrote there. Then emotion, using people's emotions. I think the emotion thing also keys into selling a cure instead of a prevention. Do you understand? If you sell some people use fear. A lot of people that sell all this new age marketing things, all these things that have things like ginseng from China, they will tell you things like if you be in a bus here in Lagos, you tell something like how because of the fact that you take a lot of sugar, a lot of people will die. You take this one, you understand? So like all those type of things, those things have a way of tugging at your heart. It makes you feel guilty. It makes you feel some emotion. What then happens is that it makes you feel like, okay, maybe I should buy this to stop me from doing this particular thing. So think about the emotional part. Then another part is key into culture. Nigeria has a lot of unharnessed culture when it comes to selling. A lot of times when we're trying to do things like advertising, when we're trying to post things out there, we try to copy someone that is not from here, that is something that you like, but it's likely not from here and it doesn't quite tap to this culture. I think in this case I have to mention things like music. You would notice that the artists that are doing very well outside are those that tapped into our own culture. They're not people that sing and sound like they are not from here. You get, I'm not going to call any names, so it's not like I'm throwing shade, but I'm just pointing out most of the big artists that you know that are doing very well are not the ones that sing like they're from outside. They are those that are tapping into the culture, sound a bit like they're from the streets, or they're just from around the corner. They sound like somebody that you likely see in your neighborhood. Those that are very popular, even within Nigeria, are those that most times speak local languages, speak the indigenous languages here. So that's where these things come from. So basically what I'm just pointing out from this book now for you as a listener is, as a business person, think about when you're thinking about making a copy. Remember, a copy is the most important way for you to sell every other thing you want to sell. Do you understand? So when you know this is the main thing you're going for, it will affect your videos, it will affect your pictures, it will affect the way you push yourself out there, the text that you write. If you're doing WhatsApp messaging or if you're doing email marketing, it will affect the way you push those things. So if you're thinking about those things, think more about cure than prevention. Think about tapping into the emotions, into the culture, and then think about ways to get people to rotate the yes. This book, I read it on Scribd. If you don't know anything about Scribd, check it out. It's available on Amazon. I didn't see it anywhere within Nigeria. I imagine it should be around somewhere if you look for it, but I didn't see it anywhere. And honestly, if you do, leave a comment below. Let me know, where it is, because I would like more people to get the book. I think that a lot of the major struggles a lot of us business people have, especially when it comes to social media marketing, is that we don't know what to write and how to write. And even the social media marketers still struggle with this too. So understanding the way the big boys do advertising would affect the way we make our own copies and sell our own markets. If you haven't already, please subscribe, join Nesteli, the readers, the winners, the makers of something happening. And then please like this video and leave a comment below what you think about advertorials and all that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.